Greetings from Toronto. How are you guys today?
Good.
Good. Great to see you. Thank you. This series is not just riveting and so beautiful to watch. My God, Hugo, it's just stunning. Never mind the acting and everything. It's just cinematography, everything. It's just beautiful. So congratulations on this first off. And Hugo, I want to start with you because, look, Westerns are the thing these days. They're back, which I'm happy about. People are loving them, but I wanted to know your history with Westerns when you were a little boy. Was it something that you were just like, you couldn't get enough of? What kind of sparked
Yeah,
this?
exactly. I mean, I spent all my misspent youth sitting at home with the curtains closed, watching afternoon matinees of pictures from Anthony Mann and George Stevens and Eastwood when we were allowed. He was X-rated, so he came later in the evening, but I would still sneak in. So yeah, the whole thing was, and then when I was a teenager, I was sent out to Montana. It's kind of straightened my life out, I guess, or the world straightened out around me. And
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but just in the rear view of your truck, you could get just a bit of the dust of the old West, as it were, and I kind of sort of got a sense of it as an individual. I also saw all of its strengths and a few of its kind of troubles, and I knew I wanted to make a picture about it one day or around it one day, and here we are.
And here you are, and not just a picture. I mean, you have the luxury of a series, so you can really spread it out, which is beautiful. And Chaske, I wanted to ask you, when you were first approached, you get this beautiful script, which is, it's not verbose in words, but there's so much being told there. What was your reaction initially? And then how did you kind of make your character Eli relatable to you?
Well, it was quite a challenge because I knew that he had to play the cards close to his chest. I never played a character like that before, yeah. So I was up for the challenge. I wanted to see if I could actually do that because it's very tricky to do something like that. And as an actor, in my own personal life, I'm a bit more animated than Eli. So trying to hold that in, was the beast that was holding a gun to my head. How I prepped. Well, I had the script for quite some time, and it was during the pandemic, so I had a lot of time to marinate on it. And I would just go through it all the time. We get rewrites, and I loved getting rewrites because I could see the roadmap of where Hugo was going. And I just, we went through, we had rehearsal process for a couple of weeks, horse training, weapons training, so it helped enhance the character. How I studied the research that we were given with the Pawnee Nation and the Scouts, but I just started listening to a lot of music, and I started pulling things from people I've met of like veterans and stuff, because I always felt Eli. Well, at the end of the day, he's a vet. He's a war hero.
Right.
He went through battle, so I needed that. I guess. The spirit of veterans, and I grew up around some Vietnam veterans, and I knew some Iraq vets, and so I just would talk to them and see where if I could get some of their essence for Eli.
Right.
Yeah. The more that Chaske revealed of his performance, it was a little bit like that anecdote that goes to Steve McQueen, is that if you can give away most of your lines, the few lines that you say are going to matter. So I realized I need to strip out most of what Eli says, so that because Chaske's performance was just speaking. It didn't need to speak; he could just express, and so that's what we did. So when he does speak, it seems to matter that much more. It's pretty much the archetype of the cinematic hero. And if you don't mind me saying, I felt you've done that.
Thank you.
Chaske, you can pat yourself on the back. It's all good. We're going to take that. No, it's phenomenal. Okay, we can't not talk about the marvelous Emily Blunt, who, she could get along with a fly. I mean, seriously, she's amazing, right? But I love that she took on this series. And Chaske, I wanted to know, because obviously when you meet, there's that, hesitancy that the relationship grows. Did you know her before, or did you just kind of develop it as you were going along? It's beautiful.
Well, yeah, I met her during the audition, and she was quite lovely. And we had, like I said, we had a rehearsal process, and then her and I would just talk. Went out a few times for dinner with some people, and we just talk about the character. And I think we both had the same way of approaching it. So we just found common things we were, that we just common things we get along with. And it was quite easy working with her. She's a very lovely person, phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
And it was, going to work was quite, just fun to do.
It made my job unbelievably easy because all I had to do was work out where to put the camera and get the hell out of the way. And then they would do it in 1 or 2 takes, 3 tops, and we would move on. Because their relationship was so, I don't know, charismatic, whatever the word is for an audience to feel it. But I just witnessed it. I was there almost like a witness. I certainly forgot the script. I didn't, go, those are my lines. I didn't sit there going, I just watched them talk and converse and develop their relationship on screen in character. Privilege, genuinely. It was, for all the guns and whistles that these kind of genres attach, the real purpose of the English is that intimate, tender moments of a love affair that develops between these 2 characters.
Well, yeah, and I was going to say, you never know when you hire 2 actors, like, is it going to work? Chemistry, you can't buy that, right? And Chaske, absolutely. Just to wrap it up, getting on the horses, the dust, really, like, how many showers did you have to take at the end of the day?
There were many showers. Yeah, we took many showers. There was dust everywhere, dirt everywhere. Cleaning out my nose was pretty gnarly. There's a lot of stuff going on, like dirt over there.
You gotta love the dust.
Yes.
You gotta love the dust. Well, listen, it was worth it for this, I tell you, because like I said, it's just a beautiful series. So thank you so much for it. And thank you both for your time this morning. I very much appreciate it. Best of luck with everything. Thank you. Okay, bye.